The biggest fish of the day. That is actually quite a nice hound, especially for this time of year. I got him straight in the kisser. Not actually on the circle this time. Yeah, what a nice fish. Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Bristol channel. Let's go and try and catch a shark. Clickbait, it's a smooth hound. Not a great white, it's a smooth hound. It's kind of a shark. They've killed a few people, never, but hopefully it's a good video and hopefully we get one. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's great to have you back with me. Let's go fishing, let's have some fun. Hopefully together we can learn something and I may actually catch us a shark. Welcome back everyone. As you can see or hear, it's absolutely hooning down with rain. It's not forecast all day, just heavy showers. And that's exactly what it is. I've been coaching this morning for almost 4 hours. I've got a client with me. No, it's not a new booking. It's been booked back before I took a break from coaching. So it's nice to get out. My client can fish, but he's never fished a Bristol channel before. So it's more like a guided session on rotten bottom fishing for smooth hounds. So here we are. We're down past Minehead. It's a beautiful day, apart from the rain. The wind's not too bad, and we're about just bang on low water. It's now 1 o'clock. High water's just after 6, and we've got a chance. There's been a few fish around. My client, Andy, he's had 4 or 5 dogfish. Well, he's had one every cast. But there's been no tide, so hopefully they clear off. And when the tide picks up, you never know, we might get into an early smooth hound. Well, that's the plan anyway. You know how it goes. We go out with a plan and we stick to it. But yeah, it's raining, but it's beautiful. Yup, we've got a break in the weather. And I put my reels on. So as you know, so I'm just watching my client in a minute. My client sounds like it's a massage parlour. Not that I know what one of them is. He's out there, son. I just seen it on TV. Yes, mate. All the blokes are like that at home. And ladies, probably. And everyone else. Yeah. Oh, my shout had lifted then. Should we just talk about fishing for a bit? Right. So today, as you know, when I'm fishing Chesil, I use my 7HTs. When I fish a Bristol channel, I have got my Penn Fathom 15s, the original ones. Not the original, but not the casting specials. Today, I've spooled them up with 22-pound Varvas Sport with a tapered shot leader, 25 to 80. The same on both. All ready to go. So they're good, lovely reels, big strong reels, good for cranking. You wouldn't use 7HTs here, you just blow them up. We're fishing over mixed grind. I've done a few videos here before. If you've been watching my channel, you've probably seen. It's mixed bottom, pretty much what we got out here. I'm going to be using pulleys with a rotten bottom system. From my last few videos, I'm going to be using a different rotten bottom system, one that I've been using in Norway. So I'll show you that, something new I can show you. They're brilliant. I don't even know what they're called, but I'll show you the clips and you can just search them online. I got mine off eBay. They were like, I think they're like £8 for like 50. Seems quite a lot, but you don't lose them. As a rule, I haven't lost any or many. So, but it's up to you. The old bent up and over clip, that still works, but as you've probably seen, and some of you have actually commented on the videos, sometimes they didn't release. I don't think you really need me to tell you. Today I will be using my competition naggers at Tronics Pro. Simple. Great rod for Chesil Beach, mixed grind like today. Even rough grind, can't see a problem. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a bit windy, the wind's all over the place, so hopefully my mic system is working and the audio's clear. If not, I'm sorry. It's that spring, isn't it? Spring? Should be spring now. We've got a little window really today. Tomorrow's going to hammer down again, and Sunday. As you know, I've got to get out on Chesil for you again. I don't know how that's going to go. But so I thought I'd mix it up, come out here. That's why the other day I went to Hampshire, somewhere different, and I got straight into the rays and it was good fun. I've just got to mix it up. I will be doing Chesil every week, but I don't want to keep blanking. I have got some pride. Plane going into Cardiff. But yeah, it's a nice day. Hopefully we can get a smooth hound. They're beautiful. From the minute, they're probably what I would say the most honest fish we have in the UK. From the minute you get a run, they just scream off. No indication, straight down. That's why you need your ratchets on, or if you're using fixed balls, need the spool quite loose, and they just rip off. They're great fun, they smash around everywhere. In this location, normally the average size is probably from 4 to 8 pound. And you get the odd one 12 or 15, so we've got a chance of a bigger one. But yeah, they're just honest, they look beautiful, they take a nice photo, and they go back well. I don't eat them, I don't kill them. And they've got no teeth, but shh, they're scary sharks, yeah? Right, I'll continue doing this. You don't really need to see this today. We've done this quite a lot, haven't we? I'll bring you back, I'll talk you through my rigs. Yeah, and we'll get involved. Cheers, everyone. I never fish when I'm coaching. Today's a little bit different. I've been coaching for 4 hours and my client can actually fish. It's not really a coaching day, it's a guided day. Sometimes when I guide, people want me to fish with them. I actually do, but when I'm coaching, I never fish. I'm just there for my client. So I just thought I'd tell you that. If you're watching this and thinking, if you're a coach, you shouldn't be fishing. There's no rules in it, but I choose not to. Some people do, I don't. But that's why I'm fishing today. I've worked all morning, we've done all the coaching points, and my client is fishing now on his own. So I get to have a little play, which is quite nice. What I'm going to do now is show you my rig. As I've said, since I last fished here for smooth hounds, I've changed my rod and bottom system. As I say to you lots, it's the way I do it. You may do it a different way, and I evolve and I change the way I do it. The way I'm going to do it now is what I learned in Norway from Stu Jones, our good friend. I just need to get one out of my box a minute. I seen these clips first time when I went to Norway last, and I love them, and they're really good. And there you are. If you watch my Norway videos, you would have seen one of these before. They're absolutely brilliant, they're cheap as chips, and they do a great job. Just like that. I'll show you it on the rod and on the rig. How you all doing? You doing all right? I hope so. Hope you're looking out for yourselves. Obviously we would have had the bank holiday weekend when I put this video up, so I hope you didn't overindulge on the beers or on the wine or eat yourself half to death. But yeah, so be it. Whatever, innit? So I'm just going to set this rod and bottom up for you. I'll show you it briefly and then we'll do some baiting up. So today, as we're after hounds, going to be using peeler crabs on one. And the area I'm fishing, I've got a chance of a nice ray, so I'm going to put a squid out and a sando. But as I mentioned already, my client's been right into the dogfish. He's actually only fishing with one rod at the moment, because it's relentless. But as the tide starts coming in, hopefully they clear off, and we've definitely got a better chance then of a hound. Let me just show you this a minute. It's not really fiddly. Right. Remember, we've done this before. Rod and bottom link, £15 to my grip lad. I then lift it up, put it through my clip, back over, if I get it right. See what I mean? They're fiddlies. Doing well here, aren't I? talk amongst yourselves. Right, there you go. And there you go. Simple as mud. That's not right. Clear as mud. But look, there you go. So I'll show you that again. That pops up when it hits the water, releases the lead, drops every time. So I'll try that again for you. Try and do it a little bit better this time. These clips are amazing, but they only go one way. So if you get it wrong, that's perfect. So that sits in there. And I push that bead down. I've made it look fiddly. Honestly, it's not. And as you can see, all you do is clip that into the splashdown exactly where you would clip the lead. So straightforward. Moving on to my rigs, here we go again. 120 pound rig body to a bead, a pulley bead, a bead, to a swivel and a 90 pound hook length with my 4/0 circle held with tubing and my 3/0 J hook. What you will notice with this J hook, it's not an extra, it's a soft hook so I can pull it out if I get stuck in any snags. Because there's no point me having a rotten bottom if I'm using big, strong, extra hooks, big, powerful hooks, because they are going to catch into the snags and avoid any of my rotten bottom kit and I lose a whole lot. So my bottom hook I can pull out and bend out. This hook is a circle hook. Hopefully it won't get hooked up. Peeler crab. So I had a question on my channel. Can you show me how you take all the legs off and take it all apart and stuff like that? On YouTube, we've got to go a little bit careful, and we have in the fishing world. So I can't really be seen taking limbs off of a living animal. It's not an animal, crustacean thing. So I do this little bit off a camera, but it's straightforward. So these are really good. These are poppers. So they're fully peeled, ready to go. And there you go. No shell. Perfect bait. As I've done before, I snip it halfway. Get my bait needle. Put it through. Baitex. Find the end. I'll just bind it onto my needle like so. Nice and gentle. If I do it too hard, all the juices will come out and my Baitex will snap anyway. Just nice and gentle. Look at that. Sun shining. Move it up and down. Introduce my bottom hook, like so. Bait. So I'll turn my phone off in a minute. Just trying to make out I'm popular. Yeah. Look at Wayne, he's got loads of mates. His phone keeps going off. There you go, lad. Beautiful. Remember, we've got to work on the shank. Around the eye. Making sure we put a little bit down the bottom. Making sure that hook is loud and proud. I'm not covered in any elastic. Oh, that's nice. The only trouble is with this, dogfish love it. But just tuck that through there, put it through one of the legs, pull it up, not too tight. And there you go. Just like that, let's loosen that off a bit. Look at that, and there you go. I'll trim that bottom bit off to aid with casting, but I'm not banging it miles. Just take that leg off. That socket, and there you go. And just like that, smooth vein sweets. And there we go. All clipped up, look. My rotten bottom system with a whole peeler. Let's get it out there. Andy's just had double dogfish, so I'll probably only use one rod for a bit. They can be a right pain here, but at some point in this tide, hopefully the dogfish drop off and the smooth hounds can turn up. But that's the way it is. We shouldn't moan, eh? We're out fishing, as you know by now, and we're catching fish, but not the right ones. But I'm not going to be belting it today. It's quite hard underfoot. I can cast off here all right, but I'm just going to flick it out there, get it out in that tide run, probably drop one probably 30, 40 yards, put one sort of 60, 70 maybe, and see how it goes. Yeah, we don't really need to be hitting it too far. Blimey now. I don't know what's going on today. My eyes don't line up here on it. What am we doing? Well, here we go. The first cast of my 2023 Hound video. That makes sense? I don't know. Who cares? There we are. We're in. As I said, just a little layback cast. Right, we're getting this one in the rest. Get the ratchets on. I'll put you in the shelter because it's just going to rain again. Bring you back when we get some action. Sorry, I've got you right in with me. We're right in tight again today. It's raining again. Second one, squid. What I like to do early in the season is just fish one rod with crab. Firstly, because dogfish love it. Secondly, because there's not many hounds around. And I'm pretty sure you know about hounds, or if you don't, they're a pack fish. So they come in massive shoals. If you get one, you can get 5. So what I like to do is keep crab on one for the whole session and mix it up with squid and sand eel and different bits to try and get into a ray. And then if I get smashed over by a hound, we manage to get one, or I get any indication, like I say, if I miss a run, then I put crabs out on both, and just to maximise my chances. Rig wise, exactly the same. 4-foot pulleys to my rotten bottom setup, which you just seen. Squid on a bait needle. Remember, the J hook, the first hook, through the saddle, which is the neck, up into the head. Make sure you keep the head on, it's most important, and make sure, like this, you keep it frozen. All that juices stays in there. As I said to you before, I've got a friend who defrosts all his bait the night before, and when he gets it out in the box, he opens up his cool box, it's just full of all the juices, and he's virtually casting out bait with no flavour. If you keep it frozen, it goes out there, it hits the bottom, and then falls out and releases all the lovely juices in the water. And as I said to you before, that's all you got. You could have a £1,000 setup on the bank and a super duper rig, but if your bait's shat, you've got no hope. Let's just bind this on around the shank, tie it off, bang. Pop this one through on my tubing, and there you go. Perfect, as Del Boy would say.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come away with me, let's break free. We could fall asleep where the land and ocean meet.
Look at that up there. That's what we've been dealing with, those showers coming through. As you can see, it's full of water. And we've got a chance. We're fishing. It's beautiful. As you can see, got a nice bend in my rod. So as we've done before on Chesil, we've got plenty of tide. Where we have tide, we have fish. Those hounds will come in on the tide, push round, come in, bang, bang, bang. That's where you get massive screaming runs from them, because they're a pack fish. And if you see them feeding, they're like this. Don't know what that is. Something like this. So they're swimming along. Is that a good demo? You know what I mean. It's like a naked hand puppet. That didn't make sense either. But yeah, and they come along and they just smash your baits and rip off because they're competing. So that's why you have to have your ratchets on. That's what that sexy noise is. And as a fisher, that's what I live for. That scream, that run. There's nothing quite like it. I drop my baby to listen to that and strike into a fish. But that's another story. But yeah, we're fishing. I love it. Hopefully, moving forward, we're gonna have lots of nice days out in the sunshine catching lots of fish. It's been a long winter, probably for me, for being outside all the time, probably like a lot of you if you work outside, it's just gone on and on and on. I can remember coming out for my first frost was sort of September, and the other day we had a frost. I think it was the start of May or just the end of April, so it's been a long one, but hopefully we get a great spring and a beautiful summer. Let's hope, eh? I've got a bite on the right hand rod. On the squid one, looks a little bit doggy-fied to me, but you never know. See that? Little head shakes. So I'm just going to change the baits on this squid one I just put out. So I've got a dogfish, I think, just nodding away. Don't want to leave it out too long. And there we are. Feels like a doggy. It normally is. Just keep it up. As I've said before, you can't really enjoy the fish out here in the Bristol channel. You've got to keep winding, winding, winding till you get them in. Not like Chesil where you can pump and wind. This actually feels like a proper fish on here and not a dog. I don't know if it's where it's catching on the bottom. It actually feels fishy, not a dog fishy. Well, now, might be a ray or something. Must be a good start, wouldn't it? Just got to keep it going. Probably double dog, no me. It's on whole squid. Oh, stuck in it. Oh, I just snagged it in the bottom then. Right, I'm gonna go down and try and free this up. Oh well. Hello darkness, my old friend. I don't know the rest. Something about see you again. Lovely. Hello doggy. Say hello to everyone on the Shore Hunters YouTube channel. We love you. I'll sort this little chap out, get him back and keep fishing. First cast, first fish, dogfish. See, I was just helping out. Let's had a scream and run. This is a hound, 100%. Come on, catch over. Hound on. First hound of the year, that screamed off. Yes. Here we are. Hound on. That was an absolute screamer. I wish I got that on camera. We'll get a few more though. Hopefully. It's not a big one. It ripped off though. Oh, that's a proper bite, everyone. Stay up here. Stay up high. It's not really scrapping. Ran like a hound. It is a hound. For some reason it's not scrapping. It is now. Won't make it in there. Oh, here we go. Springs here, everyone. Can't really enjoy it yet. Get him in. Come on. Just going and kiting now like a as the hounds do. Kiting all the way along the front. Can't see it yet. Oh no, I'm out of breath here. What beauty, I love these fish. There he is, going mad. There we are. Right, let's go and get him in. Right, there you go. I'm sorry I missed a bite, but it's pretty epic. Let's go and get this fish. It's not massive, probably about 3 or 4 pound. But that, everyone, is a smooth hound. And there you go. It absolutely tore off. Lucky I have my ratchets on. That's a proper smooth hound bite. And that's a beautiful fish. Look, I'll show you once more. They fight to the end. Always make sure you put your hand underneath to help them support their stomach. But that is our first smooth hound of 2023. And what a beautiful fish, everywhere. Second cast. Thanks, Mr. Smooth Hound. Right, let's get it back. I'm out of breath. Oh, wow, that was crazy. I was over helping Andy land a huss, believe it or not, and a doggy on the same rig. And I just looked round and I just see my rod just come flying back and then just hoon over in the rest and just a classic scream off. But yeah, I'm pleased. It wasn't very big, was it? What was it, 4 or 5 pounds? I don't know, that might be even an overestimate. Probably 4. But they're beautiful fish. And they just rip off, as expected. But what I'm going to do now is hopefully get us one, the run on camera. So that's the best bit about hound. The hound fishing really is just a bite. It's epic. We're doing all right. We've got one. I'll keep fishing. If we get any more action, I'll make sure to put you on straight away and get you in on it. Right, hound fishing or shark fishing. Ooh, and we've caught a shark. Right. The sun's shining. It's time for another cast. There's loads of dogs here, everyone. I'll fish through them. Get another one if I'm lucky. Oh. I'm not sort of whamming it. Just a little flick. Out in that tide. It's like that. Been slack-lined massively. Oh, it's been slack-lined. It's the one I just cast out. Got to try and guide it through the rocks now. Oh, that was a fish. Oh, you bitch. Oh. I was just doing the other rod. I just look round, it just... Aye. There we go. Rotten bottom's gone. And I missed the fish. Oh. Well. I don't know actually. It's definitely a hang run. We'll have a doggy on there as well or something. I don't know actually. Could be still there. Could be swimming towards me. Could be a bass or something. Yeah, this is not a doggy. Might be a bass. Could even be a hound. Yeah, I think this is a hound. Look, we're swimming, going crazy. I think I got a hound again. It's coming down there, look. Yeah, I have. It's another hound. That's why I use a rotten bottom. Nice. And there you go. That's my second smooth hound of the trip. He's bleeding a little bit in the mouth. I got him right in the mouth with a circle hook. He'll be absolutely fine. But there you go. That's a little bit bigger. Beautiful. Beautiful fish, aren't they? What a lovely creature. And the fish. No, I'm only joking. There you go. That's my second hound. It's been hard work with the dogs, but I got through them. And here we go. Cheers, everyone. Rope, rope, rope. Thanks, darling. Beautiful fish. There you go. Go on. Look at that. Woohoo! Cheers, Mr. Hound. Hello. As you can see, I've got one rod out. It's not actually out. I'm just using one rod. Just going to give it one more cast. We've lost the tide, so the dogs are turned up again. We're about half an hour from high. It's 6:30 now. I've had 3 hang runs, landed 2, and Andy hooked one and dropped it on the way in. But as I said, the dogs are turned back up. It's a Friday evening. There's no point really fishing up over high because it pulls like a train and you can't really hold bottom. I'd have to wait till about 9 o'clock now before fishing again. So I'm going to put this last peeler out. I've just been laying it back down there and just flicking it out. No power casting. Let's have a go though. It's nice up here. Get it out there, shall we? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Well, I hope you enjoy all of them. It's just nice to bring you out with me, show you some different fish. And now we're starting to catch a few, which is always nice. Let's have a go, shall we? See if we can get a dogfish for you. Here we go. Last cast on the day. Hurts your feet on there. Oh. And there you go. We're fishing and we're catching fish. We've had about 40, I think we've had about 45 fish between us. Granted, 35 of them have been dogs, but we've got bites, we've had fish. We've just been saying we've had a great day. As you've seen, I just put that cast out off of the top I've just been slack-lined. I think I might have a hound here, everyone. Oh, now, this is... Oh. There we are. Oh. Oh, this is a runner. We're in again. Scream down tide, this one. I don't know if it's a hound. It's not running like a hound. If it is, it's not a big one. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a hound. It's the one I put off the top. It's only been out there 5 minutes. We're just thinking of packing up. Might stay for a bit more. This one's just coming in. Whoa, he didn't like that. I might have come across you now. That's fine. Yeah, now he's fighting. Whoa. This one's kiting like crazy. Classic hound running at the beach. Come on. And there we go. Come on, darling. Come up here. Right in the kisser. That's a better one. That's a better fish. That's a better hound, everyone. And there we go. That's the biggest fish of the day. That is actually quite a nice hound, especially for this time of year. And I got him straight in the kisser. Not actually on the circle this time. Yeah, what a nice fish. Oh, come on. Calm down. And there you go. That's definitely what we came for today. I'll sort this fish out. Thanks, Mr. Hound. That's a beautiful hound for this time of year. It's not massive, probably £6, probably a bit more than that. But I'm super pleased and we've had a good day. Thanks, everyone. Cheers, Mr. Hound. All right. How was that? We done all right, didn't we? 3 hounds, mate. 500 dogs. And that's it. I didn't have anything else, actually. But yeah, I've had a great afternoon. Great day out coaching. And yeah, thanks for watching. Got a few fish again, which is nice. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you already knew it. Maybe you know more than me. Good on you. My name's Wayne. This has been the Bristol channel. That's shark fishing, and I caught 3. See you somewhere else next week. Look after yourself. See you soon, everyone. Cheers.